The first compound exercise is squats. For this, you're going to sit back on your heels. You're going to get at least to parallel. You are going to keep your abs tight, keep your chest up, and you're not going to let your knees cave in. In other words, you're not going to allow the distance between your knees to decrease. It remains the same the entire time. Once you have mastered the squat form, then you would increase intensity and add the principle of progressive overload to continue to make gains. You can do this by either increasing the weight, which is what most people do traditionally, or you can change the variations with the same weight, such as doing a front squat, which is going to focus on your quads more as well as your core, and it also will take some of the tension off your back that doing a regular back squat would cause. Doing thrusters, which turns the regular squat into a full body workout and therefore helps you to burn more calories. Alternating between a front and back squat, which is going to train your hamstrings, your quadriceps, as well as your hips and your glutes, and it's also going to increase your mobility. Or doing squat jumps, which is going to increase your explosiveness, help you to jump higher, as well as burn a lot of calories. The next compound exercise is called the deadlift. For the deadlift, it's important to remember to keep your back flat. You're going to have your feet shoulders width apart, and you're going to push your hips back in order to reach down and grab the bar. It's important to know that this is not a squat, so you do not squat down to grab the bar. You push your hips back, and there can be a slight bend in your knee in order to reach the bar. Once you grab the bar, you drive through your heels and you push your hips forward in order to lift the bar off the ground. As far as grips go, the easiest grip to learn is the mid grip, as demonstrated in the video. For your grip, you're going to have your hands at least shoulder width apart, and again, you're driving off the ground. The other thing to remember is to keep your chest up, keep your abs tight, and to keep your body aligned. So it takes a bit of practice to get the form down for your deadlift, but eventually you will get it down. And once that happens, you can move on to variations to help with progressive overload. That means you can either increase the weight, which is what people traditionally do, and it's something I encourage you to do too, but it also can cause unwanted injury. You can do different variations like a deadlift to a burpee, which you don't increase the weight, but you increase the intensity, and you're going to burn more calories while doing something that challenges you. Or a deadlift to a hop, which again, you increase the intensity without increasing the weight. You are working a lot harder and you are burning a lot more calories. Or a deadlift to mountain climbers, which again, by this time you get that it increases the intensity, but it's also just a cool variation to be doing work that is hard, that is challenging, that's going to burn calories, but that you won't get injured doing. The next compound exercise is the bench press. For the bench press, you're going to have your hands at least shoulder width apart. You're going to lower the weight slowly while inhaling to your mid chest, and then when you get to your mid chest, you're going to pause and you're going to explode the weight off of your chest while exhaling. Once you get the form down, increase the weight, or you can do variations such as a close grip bench press, which is going to work your triceps as well as your inner chest, a wide grip bench press, which is going to work your outer chest as well as your shoulders, a double tap bench press, which is going to build your strength and your endurance, or a reverse grip bench press, which is going to work your wrists, your biceps, as well as your chest.